Hi, today we're going back to 1977 and a band who were originally formed as not a replacement but an alternative to the disbanded Beatles. Find out who it is the other side of this. So, I just said a band that was originally founded as an alternative to the disbanded Beatles. The original concept uh, by Roy Wood, later Wizard and the Move, was to, when the Beatles disbanded, was to form a group that would take the natural progression of the Beatles and further it. And he came up with the band called the Electric Light Orchestra. After a couple of years, or a few years, Roy left the band and it was then fronted by Jeff Lynne. And he was the driving force from then on, from after Roy left. This song is Mr. Blue Sky. It's a song by ELO featured on the band's seventh studio album, Out of the Blue. It was written and produced by Jeff, and the song forms the fourth and final track of the Concerto for a Rainy Day suite on side 3 of the original double album. Mr. Blue Sky was the second single to be taken out of the Blue, peaking at number 6 on the UK singles chart and number 35 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Promotional copies were released on blue vinyl, like the album from which the single was issued. Due to its popularity and frequent use in multiple television shows and films, it has sometimes been described as the band's signature song. So, in a moment we'll listen to it. But before that, let me just remind you, please subscribe, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. That's most important. And comment in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like me to play. Let me know what you think of what I've played. Okay? So here we go. 1977, ELO, Mr. Blue Sky. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.
Why you had to hide away for so long? Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Welcome to the human race. had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky, so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Okay, that was terrific. What a great song. And you can really see the influence from the Beatles. Lots of twists, lots of turns, um, and lots of orchestration, um, innovation all the way through. I thought it was brilliant. So, 1977. I've been married then to Olive for 10 months. And in the January, the first of our four daughters, I know we only have three now, but one of them did die, and you've heard that, or will hear it again in the future. But the first of our four daughters was born, Natasha. You've met her on here if you're one of the early people to the channel. And I think it's be safe to say our lives changed forever that day. We were living the life at that point. We were two good people madly in love with each other. Yes, totally opposite to each other. And whilst there was a lot of racism and a lot of obstacles that we had to maneuver across, we, as a little group, the three of us, we were in bliss. We were in bliss. Now, obviously, because of the early racism, and in them days, you weren't protected against it like you are to a degree in these days. You'd go out to work, and if somebody said something racist and you reacted, it'd be you that would be seen as the problem, not the person with the bigotry and the racist remarks. So somebody would say something about black people, whether they knew I was married to a black woman or not, and I would have to, or would automatically react. And more often than not, I would either end up storming out of a job or getting fired, getting the sack. So it was difficult. I mean, even to the stage where one man suggested, and he knew I was married to a black woman, that black people, when you cut them, their blood is green, the same as monkeys. Well, you know how I'm going to react to that, and how I wasn't arrested, I don't know. But he was kept, I was fired, just seemed normal. And it's the way life was. Uh, as life got on, as the years passed, maybe in the last 10 to 15 years, maybe even the last 20 years, the laws have changed slightly, and the opinions of people may have changed a little, and duty of care to employees has changed for the employers. So bigotry and racism is no longer seen as an acceptable um, consequence of employment, even though it still goes on. It's not seen legally as the acceptable way to behave. So things have changed a little bit. Now, we'd go out at night and we'd be on the bus, people would look at us and I'd automatically jump up and start a row, thinking that they're being racist. Now, a lot of the time they were, but after about 10 years, I thought to myself, Paul, you're not winning every fight that you get into. Nobody wins every fight. And it seems to be ruining every time we go out. So I just sort of sat back a little bit and I thought to myself, instead of thinking of them being racist, why don't I just see them as looking at me and saying, look at that ugly fucker there with that beautiful woman. How does he do it? And from that day on, the fights got less, the arguments got less. And although I can still argue, I don't fight anymore now. I've suddenly realised I'm too old for fighting. So life is a dream now. We're living the dream. Retired, living the dream, still together. 50 years in May coming up. And we still love each other the same as we did that very first time we realised that we were going to want to spend the rest of our lives together. Okay, so enough about me, enough about us. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please come back and see me again. For some reason or other, the algorithm stopped pushing my videos out there, and I've gone from multiple hundreds of views to sort of like low to mid tens, 20, 30, 40, 50 views. So let's get it going again. Let's roll it up again. The only thing I've changed is I'm doing it 3 times a week instead of 4 times a week. So I can't see that being that much of a difference. If it is, then I will have to go back to 4 times a week. Okay, so you take care now. You know that I love you, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.